Welcome back. You tune into your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Expresso only on SABC3. In the kitchen with the lovely, bubbly Zozo, who's going to show us a delicious meat-free Monday recipe. All right,
Absolutely.
so how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Good weekend.
Yeah, lovely weekend.
Lovely
weekend. She was at my boy's party.
I was, and
Yeah.
he's so cute. He's such a big boy now.
Oh, man.
Little man.
And you partied up a storm as
I
well.
did, I did.
My house,
He had to check me.
Listen, anyway, so we're making this meat-free Monday dish, spiced butternut and goat's cheese strudel.
Oh, yes, and isn't
Wow.
it a beauty? Isn't
Look
it a
at
beauty?
that.
Okay, so let's get started. You've got in there some onions that have been sauteed in some olive oil.
Okay.
And then you're going to add our aromatics. So we've got some ginger, some garlic, some
Goes in
fresh
here.
thyme, some chili flakes and a bit of cayenne, but the cayenne's coming to me. So
Okay.
I'm going to mix the cayenne in with some butter.
All right.
So this is melted butter. And of course, for a strudel, you have to have phyllo pastry. You can make your
That's
own
it.
strudel pastry, but it's one of those things that life's too short for, so I don't recommend it. So just buy it.
Perfect.
Just make sure when you use it, you keep it under wet napkins and things. Okay.
Just to keep it pliable, basically.
Yeah, and the cayenne sort of gives flavor in between the layers. So you know phyllo
Oh, wow.
pastry has zero fat, so you've got to add the butter. You can actually add olive oil, use olive oil as well.
So it's going to have a bit of a kick to it, this
It is
recipe.
gonna
With
have
the
a little
cayenne, and
bit.
you've got the chili flakes in here as well.
Yeah, it must have a bit of a kick, you know. Meat-free
That's it.
things are often said to be very bland, so that's the last thing you want to do when you're cooking for vegetarians.
Well, you know what? I think it's such a good marriage between the butternut and the goat's cheese because,
is.
I mean, they really do go
It's
hand in
that
hand.
sweet and tangy combination that always
That's
works.
it, that's
okay,
it.
then in this bowl, you're going to add your onions to that. In here, we've got some butternut that we've seasoned with salt and pepper and some cumin seeds and then
okay.
roasted it. So you want to mix the two together. And while you do that, I'm going to put the last layer. So I've got here
There we go.
4 layers of phyllo. Okay. Like I said, make sure that you always keep it damp when you're using it, and then use it pretty quickly. Okay, so then once you've done that, we mix this all together. You want to season with salt and pepper for me?
Got it.
And then, yeah, this is your chance to get all the flavor combinations right. So you must
should be
season
alright.
properly here, and you must, taste as you go. But, I can feel these things.
You can feel. So can I.
Okay,
so can I.
good,
That's
good.
enough. I
That's
feel
good.
it.
Yeah, you
That's
felt
it.
it. You felt it. Okay. So then, butternut
Okay.
onto here, and be generous with your fillings.
Yeah.
Don't be mingy. I always say, these are your friends you're cooking for, so
That's it.
don't skimp on anything. Okay. So butternut goes
that
on.
is perfect.
And then you take one goat's cheese log, I'll take the other, and we're going to crumble it over the top. And then we're basically just going to roll. Just going to roll. Okay, so
All right.
you can be a bit
Come here.
haphazard about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Getting messy in the kitchen.
And this is going to melt all the way in between.
That's
these
going to
butternut
melt and be
pieces.
delicious. Okay, you missed a spot right there.
Oh, so
Thank
low.
you.
So particular.
Then roll
Okay.
it pretty tight, but don't worry about it looking too fantastic.
Sorry,
I promise you it'll crackle up beautifully in the oven and look great. Make
right.
sure you leave a border at the end so that you roll everything up perfectly
look at
like
that.
Look at that.
Well,
And
that was
there you
fairly
have it.
easy.
Brush it with a bit more butter.
Okay.
Then into the oven, 180 degrees. It should take about 20 or 30 minutes to crisp up and become
Exactly. It's quick
golden.
because only veggies in there. Yeah.
There we go, and that's it.
Brilliant. Now, if you want to try your hand at the spiced butternut and the ghost cheese strudel, all you need to do is SMS the keyword dinner to 33728. We'll send you the shopping list. Also add a link to the recipe that you can go follow. Like Zola showed us, it's quick and easy. You can make it for dinner tonight as well.
Yes, absolutely.
Perfect. I'm going to taste this. While I do this,
you do that.
here's one last look at how we got to our final product.
Toss together butternut, cumin seeds and olive oil, then roast at 180 degrees until tender. Saute onions, then add ginger, garlic, thyme, chili, cayenne and seasoning. Mix in the butternut. Brush pastry with melted butter, then stack the layers together. Spread the butternut onto the pastry, then crumble over the goat's cheese. Roll to encase filling, then brush outside with butter. Sprinkle with cumin seeds, then bake until golden and crisp. For the full recipe, visit the Expresso Morning Show Facebook page or log on to www.expressoshow.com. SMS the keyword dinner to 33728 to receive the shopping list on your phone. Click on the link provided to view the recipe on our Mobi site. SMSs cost R1.50, no free SMSs, T's and C's apply.
And that keyword, once again, dinner to 33728. That's dinner to 33728. SMS that will send you the shopping list. Also add a link to the recipe that you can go follow. SMSs cost R1.50, but a quick and easy way to make yourself dinner tonight on this meat-free Monday as well.
Absolutely. I forgot to mention, put some cumin seeds before you put it in the oven, but that's all.
You didn't forget, you just mentioned it.
I just did, yeah. I forgot before. but
Now it goes into the
I
oven.
got it now.
So quickly, how long in the oven?
About 20 or 30 minutes, depending on the heat
That's
of
it.
your oven and stuff.
And then it comes out nice.
It comes out, it's
and
got to be
crispy.
really crispy and delicious.
And look at that ghost cheese in between there as well. And you've got some cherry tomatoes to
yeah,
dress
just
it
some
up with
roasted
basil.
tomatoes, just to serve it with.
Oh, you're such an artist.
Oh, thank you. You flatter me, sir.
Dinner to 33728. Mouth-watering stuff here in the Expresso kitchen. But a lot of excitement still to come. I mean, we're about to announce our Monday prize winner, and that is, of course, for that 57 centimeter kettle bra and all of its accessories.